In 2009, one of the better and underrated science fiction shows of the decade arrived. V, which stands for Visitor, is a remake of the popular 80s TV show documenting the arrival of an alien species and their interaction with human society. While I'm not familiar with the 80s storyline, the remake storyline highlighted how the V's were friendly and likable on the surface, appearing as attractive to humans even. However, the beings had malevolent intentions to take over planet Earth and wipe out humanity. Almost as soon as the TV show arrived, the show was gone. This was due to a great season 1 and a season 2 that really stumbled, although I think it was really hurt by a low budget. In this video, we'll look back at this promising show and what went wrong in season 2. Now, to summarize season 1 of V, in case you're not familiar, season 1 begins with an alien spaceship arriving to planet Earth and establishing relations with world governments. The alien species is led by Anna, played by actress Morena Baccarin, who does a terrific job in the role. Soon after arriving, a group of humans discover that the V's true intentions, simply stated, are evil. The rebellious groups includes FBI agent Erica Evans, Pastor Jack Landry, and Ryan Nichols, played by the versatile Morris Chestnut. Now, I thought the first season had a solid story and gave lots of different avenues for the writers to explore. It's simple as we follow a group of humans trying to plan and ultimately stop or expose the V's and their malevolent plans. They're up against all odds as the V's have superior technology and also have cultivated relationships with governments around the world. Now, in addition to this, the V's have planted their own people, or aliens I should say, in human society, often in important positions. For instance, Erica's partner poses as a human, but is actually a dangerous V. The group has to be strategic about what they're going to do, being badly outnumbered and having worse technology. So in sum, for season 1, we see these rebels join and form strategies about how to take down the powerful V's. While season 1 was intriguing and full of potential, season 2 was definitely a pretty big letdown. I still don't think they should have canceled the show, but it really failed to produce the suspense from season 1 and felt like a significant step back, which doesn't really happen, with a lot of different shows. Usually season 2 isn't that big of a step down. Now, season 2 introduces Anna's mother, who Anna has held captive in the ship. She really brings nothing to the show and is a pointless storyline. There are other bad storylines too, like Red Rain and Blue Energy, but I think what really hurt season 2 is the action and effects were bad, and it's kind of just more of the same from season 1. The writers try a few new storylines, like the group trying to work with some radical fifth column members who will kill innocents to kill V's. However, nothing really lands. Again, I believe much of this had to do with budget constraints for the show, and they surely weren't working with a Game of Thrones-like budget here. If they had been, we could have seen some excellent scenes and really good effects, which could have helped the show. Now, one of the big things and positives from season 2 was around Anna trying and failing to understand the human soul. As someone who runs a YouTube UFO channel, I have to say I do think this was a good angle for the writers to pursue. There's cases, whether you believe them or not, of individuals alleging to be abducted and the aliens trying to understand the human soul. Now, I'm guessing one of the writers had a background on this or had read this. This is further evidenced by how the V's were presented as human and attractive outside, but lizard on the inside. I'm always a big fan of UFO movies and TV shows, and it's disappointing that this show ended so soon and really couldn't get more seasons out of it, good seasons. But did you watch V when it was out? What are your thoughts on the show? Thanks.